What's up, guys? Mikey in the building. Hope you guys had a great day today. AISP was phenomenal. Okay, and by the way, one of my buddies actually he said he was going to be a believer if this tapped the 200, and it almost did. That's funny. All right. Okay, dailies. All right, dailies. I talk about dailies. To me, this was a beautiful daily because of the sideways consolidation on it. When I look at gappers and when I look at Pacific dailies, right, I look for window gaps, liquidity traps, um, things that kind of stand out, or things that I can pick up on that are the obvious, right? To me, there's this sideways consolidation right here, so anything over 183s and starts to gap up is going to be juice. Once that happens, the reason why I say that and the reason why I like sideways consolidation on a daily is because once we're over a particular level and we start building with volume, to me, when I look left, and I say that a lot, I like to look left. There's more range on it, right? If there's more range, you're gonna get more percent out of the ticker. Okay, 234 was a great spot to me because this is 1-3 VWAP. Okay, so 1-3 VWAP is about 234 on this one, and this pretty much popped up and consolidated right over here and did not break down around that level. Okay, so this was first ads, and then I actually averaged up on this one once I saw this pop consolidation, and I really wanted to see this actually break out even more. So when this actually started pre-market, I expected potentially 340s over here in this area. Anything over 340s, we're going to start to retest 425s. That did not happen pre-market. Okay, we got pretty much that 340 clear out, and then it just kind of pulled back, consolidated on lighter volume, and then after that they played a lot of stuff games on this. Okay, I did give back a little bit right here. I kind of got caught in this knife, but that's okay because I left, I came back, and then I re-participated, and again I took 340s again. I took this area once I started to see this reclaim. This behavior of this reclaim all the way over here, okay, was a lot different than how it was pretty much being really whippy and giving back its gains like really fast. So we had the initiation multiple times right here, here, and then it would dump. Initiation, dump. Volume would come in and then dump, right? This thing would trade sideways. By the way, open print on this was like 330s on this, so eventually it tried to hold sustain and then dumped. But the change of characteristics really changed right here. This actually had some more initiation volume, almost 370,000 worth of volume, and it did not start to dump and do that nastiness that it did prior. Okay, bookwise. So that's the reason why I re-entered that trade. I did not catch these early ads, maybe even down here as this was holding in the threes and not breaking down. I wanted to be very particular and not get caught in a 40-cent knife candle again, and really be a little bit smarter about that. I'm really glad I did stick with this because then I was able to get a nice return out of it. Okay, I did not participate after hours. I normally don't, so that's okay. And okay, so this is where it really started to open up. Now on the book, all right, on the book, guys, the book was great. Okay, the book was great. Why do I say that? Is because okay, when I talk about Bookmap and I see a lot of bid support and I look for that, sometimes you're not going to get these obvious bid supports, right? You're not going to get the obvious bids, right? So you have to make sure you have your level 2 up in coherence with this book, because even though there's not a lot of bid support, this stock does not break down. Okay, so the reason why I'm breaking this down is going to be a little bit different because a lot of the times there will be some type of bidder or some type of support. But when I use the level 2 and I use this, I'm making sure if you spread the book, all right, and you're actually seeing this in live time, I'm paying attention to our best bid. If there's not aggressive sellers or aggressive sells going through on the best bid, while I'll have level 2 up, time and sales, I get to watch everything really closely and see how aggressive this is trading. Okay, so that was at 340 mark, popped up, consolidated, and it went even higher. So this is empty, and that's okay. That's okay when you use your level 2 time and sales and you start noticing like, hey, there's buyers stepping up. Okay, and then when you're using the book, they are removing liquidity off the book. They're removing liquidity and they're not putting it back on. Okay, I just did a video on Monday where we saw this type of action, right? It's very nice when there's liquidity being removed and then it's not being put back on, right? So they're not removing it and it's coming back up and they're restacking it, or the current order book is getting heavy, heavy, heavy. That does not happen, and what you're seeing over here is consistent higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. This stock was super strong. All right, this thing blasted through all the offers that it had on the book, and most of these offers were passive orders where they were just on the book from a while ago. Okay, so they did not leave, they did not go anywhere. This was a great short trap in my opinion, and there was some difference. The differences on this one and when you see on other ones is that, hey, what's going on? Why is there not that much bid support, but why is this not breaking down? Okay, so this was really great, and I see this a lot, and I notice a lot it just from all the time and experience of using the book, utilizing it. So, you know, that was great. You know, this was crazy. I really wanted this type of move early on before all of these games happened, right? But that's okay. Actually went for a 10K run, came back, sat down, regrouped myself, right? Because I'm not perfect, right? So I went and ran, got my head right, came back and was able to participate and nail this with the underdogs, because I cannot believe that some of these guys had like 313s, 315s on this, and then they were holding and liquidating above. That right there made me so happy. That's what it's about to me, is seeing some guys who are willing and wanting to convert from the scalp mentality and to actually holding a position and then liquidating it for over $2 a share. So shout out to those guys. Okay. All right, guys. That's Mikey. Much love. Peace out.